Howdy folks, welcome to episode 16 and a half. We're going to do, I think, a bonus episode here. I don't know, maybe it'll be episode 17, but I think what we want to do is we want to get our stuff set up so that we can actually do episode 17. So we've got our freight cars here. We've got log cars, which we're going to need for the steel pipes, and then we got the box cars, which are in the middle of everything. So it would be a pain to get rid of. And then we've got our regular. See, they got the gamepad thing on there, so I'm not sure. What what's up with that. So anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up these. We're gonna get our cars attached. So they did an update, and here let's get this filled up. They did an update. Interesting, it actually goes to 100% now. Wow. As you can see, they did an update. They changed the wow, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's ugly, but it's cool. All right. So now I can see why people were complaining about it. Okay, so regulator. So they did change. It's kind of interesting, the timing on that. They did change the reverser. They did change the functionality of the reverser, so that now when you put it toward the middle, it raises the gear basically. They got the update to where the brakes actually work the way they're supposed to. Nope, there we go. Okay. So yeah, the brakes work the way they're supposed to. Here. There we go. Let's double check and make sure all the brakes are good before we go. There we go. I don't know if they added the music or if they just turned it on in the options or whatever. But yeah, there's music on there too now, and I'm just gonna leave it on for now. I turned it down because it was like really loud, but let's make sure that our brakes are all at 0. You know what's funny is I'm just looking for the little tag to pop up, and I'm not like checking that the number's actually 0%. So for all I know, the last 4 of them could have been 100%. Right. Okay, well, I think we'll know if it's dragging, if the cars are dragging and come off the track and all that stuff. But anyway, so one of the great things about this update, and by great I mean totally awful things about the update, is that the mod doesn't work anymore. Let me turn that down a little bit, and I gotta reach around my keyboard here. There we go. I'm back in music production mode, and I've got my 48 key music keyboard up here on the middle. No. Let's get out and switch this switch. We need to switch this switch. So one of the wonderful things is that they broke the mod. So Railroad Online Extended does not work right now. So, all right. So yeah, the extend mod does not work. So we're gonna need to be able to. There we go. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna need to. I like how that goes up to 70. That's pretty. That's yeah. Wow, that's pretty ambitious, isn't it? But anyway, yeah. Let's see what happens with the reverser. So we're gonna have to figure out where to put these cars, because we just need the lumber cars and then the log cars. I think we're actually gonna leave all of those back here. Can we go faster? We're still at 13. We can get some more speed going here first. There we go. I think we got a little bit of downhill here too. Is that what this one is? See what this is. No, it's up. Okay. See if we can get it moving faster. Nope, apparently we're now maxed out at 14. That's 12, right? Okay. Well, we are carrying a heavy train, so, you know, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt right now. But anyway, so what we want to do is we want to, we're going to want to separate these cars at some point. And so I think what we're going to do is we're going to go like this, and we're going to leave these cars up here. There we go. Brake. Alright, so we're going to leave these cars up here. And let's do this. It says drag down to blow the whistle, but it doesn't work when you drag down. It works when you drag up. So I'm not sure what's up with that. But anyway, okay, so let's see if we can get this disconnected. So what we need to do is we need to bring the hoppers. Are those our hoppers right there? I think these might be our hoppers. We need to bring the hoppers up and get coal. And we need to bring the iron cars up and get iron. So I think what we'll probably do... These are hoppers, right? What car is this? No, those are the cordwood cars. Where are the hoppers? Oh, you know what? They're up at that thing too. Okay. Alright, so our switches are set to go up there. Okay. The ironworks. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, so we're going to disconnect here. We did disconnect, right? Yeah, we disconnected. Okay. Let's go like this. Alright. Let's see what happens. Because we're supposed to be able to go like 22 with this thing, right? See if we can actually go. The thing is, we don't have a key for the reverser. And apparently the W&S doesn't work for the regulator now either. Interesting. Okay. 16. I thought we were able to hit 22 before, weren't we? Let's try 1. Let's see what happens here. Nope, we're still maxed out at 16, aren't we? 15. %. Let's see. Alright. Okay. So anyway, we're going to go up here. We're going to do bonus episode type stuff. We're going to get this set up. Because the other thing that I haven't mentioned yet, which is really cool, is that they have the... they added in the farming stuff. They added in the tech tree for the farming. You know what I mean? I know tech tree isn't the right word, but yeah, they added in the industry for the industries for. So there's like you get the water. You need to bring water to the wheat farm, and then from the wheat farm you get wheat, and you bring that to the cattle ranch or something like that, and then you bring a cattle ranch to the steakhouse or something like that. I don't know. The meat processing plant, whatever it is. So yeah, they got all that stuff. They got it all set up. Now it's going to speed up because we're going downhill a little bit. We'll see how this goes. And if we can get out to here. But yeah, so we'll get all our pieces put together, all the pieces parts, and then the other thing I need to do is I need to add in those industries within this save, and then move them in the hex editor. So that's going to be an adventure too. Okay. And let me see. Is that the way we want to go? Yeah, that's the way we want to go. We want to go this way. No. We want to go the other way. Whoops. Okay, so let's go like this. And then we're going to go this way. And then we need to go through the other thingy too. We need to flip the other switch too. Let's go flip this switch. If we can before it gets there. If we can sometime today, right? Is that something in the track? Is that a giant log in the track? What is that? Or is that just a deco thing? Oh, it's the deco things. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to have to go... Yeah, we're going to have to go around. Okay. We'll get that happening. The thing is that since the mod is broken, we can't teleport to anywhere right now. Because I think what we need to do is I think we need to go around this way. Because I can't look at the map and see where the cars are. So we have to go this way. And then I think the cars are on this track on the right. And so we're going to want to go to the left and then get in front of those. Yeah, see, we're going to have to figure that out. Where does that other one go? Oh, does the other one go? Okay. Let me stop and think about this for a second. Can we push these forward and then get past them? Not really, can we? Okay, I know what we can do. Alright. We're going to do this. We're going to bring this out. Turn off the brakes. Alright. We're going to do this. And then we're going to go back with this. Brake, reverser. Here we go. Yeah, it won't let me get rid of the deco on there. So we're going to bring this back, and then we're going to put all that stuff together, and then we're going to put them on the back of the train or whatever it is. Let's see. We hit our brakes here. Okay, that's really annoying. So this thing right here, if you miss this tiny little microscopic thing, if you miss the little microscopic button, it moves the camera instead of doing this. So, and it you know what I mean? Because you'd think on this little background, see how the little background is a different color? If you're hitting that, it still screws it up. That's... Yeah. Okay. I never said they were awesome at interface design, that's for sure. Okay. Let's go like this. See? I'm trying to hit that. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to put a pin in here. And then we're going to come up here. We're going to make sure this doesn't have a pin in it. Okay. And then we're going to turn off the brakes. Any brakes that may be on. And then we're going to click this as soon as it hits. There we go. Okay. So we're going to leave this on this track. Yep. And turn the brakes back off. I'm just trying to think, do we care? Do we care if they bring this backwards up the hill? No, what we can do is this. Alright, we're going to leave these here. Can we do it? There we go. Okay. And then we're going to bring this back. And hopefully it won't roll forward. And then we're going to bring this back, and we're going to put this, hook it up to the back. And we're going to back this up to the thing, and then we'll bring it head first up to the thingy. Up to the other end. Alright, so like this. There we go. Forward. Brakes. There. The one good thing is if you hit in the middle, it's fine. See, if you click here, click anywhere on the white line. So you only need to hit it vertically. Kind of. You know what I mean? And we have a clip on that. Okay, so I think we're good for that. I think we should be able to get this in here. See if we can do it. There's our brake. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go backwards, reverse. See, it's doing that again, instead of actually... 5, 4. There we go. Okay, let's get back here. Okay, that was good. Alright, so, brakes. And actually, we don't even need to do that. Let's just go. Alright, we're going to get our coal and our iron. And we'll get that all down to the bottom of the hill. I forget what we even needed the coal for, but we need the coal for something. I can't remember. Let's see what happens here. Can we get some more speed out of this? So the other video we did this week was the Railroader game, which looks like it's going to be pretty fun. It's a little bit more of the managing what the industries want out of you, as opposed to just filling whatever's there. So it may be interesting. I like that it shows the things here, but this is really... And I'm normally not one to criticize graphics, but this really looks like 1990s graphics. Like I said, I generally don't care, and I'm pretty much functionality is the only thing that matters, but wow, this really does look like 1990s era gaming interface kind of thing, you know? Well, that, and it's like totally different styles mixed all together, you know? It's like you got the Windows aesthetic going over here, and then you got this color thing, and then all this is in black and white. So it's like they just cobbled together a bunch of random stuff, which is totally cool. Is it really slowing down? Huh. They're actually going to make it more difficult to go fast. I thought the regulator update was going to be an improvement. Apparently it isn't. Maybe I should have done this with the mod. Alright. We hit 15. So we're going to... Yeah, we're going to back up past the track, and then we're going to back up past the switch, and then we're going to go head first up the hill. Okay, that works. That works for me. This is definitely bonus episode material. Alright, so we've got... I think we can cut the regulator here. The other cool thing is some of the stuff they added is I think from like the 1920s or something like that. So they're not just adding like 1850 or whatever it is, 1880s I think was the previous. Pretty much everything earlier has been from like the 1880s or something like that. Okay. We'll start slowing it down here a little bit. Because we just want the head of this past that. We don't need to bring any cordwood up there or anything, right? See, the thing is, I can't even see what the industry has up there because we don't have. I didn't place any of the thingies because we could just teleport. So I didn't place any of the telegraph stations yet. Because who needs that, right? Is this one going to be correct? Let's make sure our switches are set before we go. Okay, that one is fine. This one is the wrong way. There we go. That's where we want our switches. Okay. No, I could go up there and check, but... Right? I'd have to walk at this speed to get all the way up there. Alright. Let's do this. Reverser. Yeah, it's just the thing tops out at 15 now. It used to go 22. Okay. We're back to that. Alright. Let's see how it does on the uphill with this. If we're going to have to screw with the reverser to make it up the hill. See, it sounds like it's slowing down. Yep, it's slowing down. Let's see if 45 is going to do it. Well, I mean, we don't have to worry about coming off the corners, right? There's that. This is the coal mine up here, right? Not the iron mine? Yeah. Okay. No, the coal mine is way on the other end. What did we need coal for? That's what I need to look up. I forget what we use coal for. We use coal for something. Or maybe we need to bring the iron up to the iron works. I don't know. I don't even know now because I lost track of what it was we needed. I just know we needed those hopper cars. Okay. I'm just gonna rock back and forth nervously in my chair while this thing goes up the hill. Yeah, there's no compromise here. If you go it too low, you can only go 12, and if you go too high, you can only go 15. I mean, that's the part that sucks, is the difference between those is from 12 to 15. Yeah, okay. Alright, well this is going to take a minute, so I'm going to let this run for a minute, and I will be right back while this is doing this. Okay, did it run off the rails yet? Did we even? We still didn't even make it up to the iron mine. Okay. Yeah, we just. All right. This is definitely bonus episode material. As slow as this is going. So since this is a bonus episode, yeah, I wanted to mention that I'm hoping to finish up the album that I've been working on. Do we have iron? We have 84 iron ore. Okay. And that goes up to the smelter, right? Yeah, that goes to the smelter. Wow, this interface is going to look really bad when it's dark out. Yeah, it's going to look horrible when it's dark out. So anyway, yeah, I'm hoping to finish up the album for, like, January. I want to get it out by the end of January. So that should be fun. We'll see. And then all one or two of the people who actually listen to it will be happy about that. Be perfectly honest, I enjoy it. I make what I want to listen to. And if I'm the only one who ever listens to it, I'm totally cool with that too. But I like some really weird stuff, and nobody else, that's the thing, is nobody else is going to make it that way. So if I want to listen to that, then I'm the only one who's going to make it. But there's somewhere among the other 7 billion of you, or 8 billion, whatever it is now. Is it 9 billion? Already. Anyway, somewhere amongst all of those, there's somebody who might actually like it. Maybe. There might be one or two other people who like it, if they ever ran across it. That's the trick. But anyway, yeah. So that's the other thing I've been trying to work on. And I've got some winter projects to get finished up on my plane. Trying to get that set up so that when spring rolls around and it's decent flying weather, I can actually go flying again. So there's all that. And trying to learn new stuff for work. New bus routes. I gotta learn more bus routes. I got 2 of them so far. I'm learning number 3 on Monday. So that should be fun. Alright, we're gonna go. This is our little turnaround here. So as soon as we get onto level ground, let's see what it does here. Yeah. I think we do need to bring it up here. Because once we hit level ground, then that's kind of a problem, right? If we're going too fast. So, we're going to go like this. See if we can see that. Brake. There we go. Okay. I think they fixed the echoing, you know, the echoing sound. And we're going to have to figure out where that switch is once we get up there too, because we've got a triple switch. Let's see, reverser. There we go. We got a triple switch. We have to worry about which way it's going, I think. So once we get up here closer, we're going to have to look at what our switches are doing. I think the triple switch is actually, we're on the safe side where worst cases we'll just go the wrong way as opposed to derailing, but still. Let's see where we're at on that. Yeah, the other thing with the Railroader game is that it doesn't let you build your own track. It's like there's track that's already built and then you unlock it. And I mean, I'm okay with that, I suppose. But I do tend to enjoy the building it part of the game. And I like when the gameplay includes variety. And that's one of the nice things about this, is that you have the driving the trains and loading stuff and building the tracks. And it's fun that you can kind of break them up amongst the three. Just slow down a little bit here, I think. Because we've got our triple track. If it's the triple track, then we need to switch to be pointing off to the right. Because our output is on the left. Actually, it needs to be right or center, because either of those will go to the output. The one on the left is the input, and I don't think we've been there for quite a while, so I think we're actually good on that. And I think it's going to the middle. Can I see this? I can't see the switch handle. Can you see it? There it is. Yeah, we're going to the middle. Okay, we're good. We're good. And then we need to go to the left. Okay, yeah, that's right. See, if I hit W, huh, it's interesting. It is applying it, it's just not updating it on here. I hold down S, it turns it off. I hit W. See? I'm hitting S. It turns it back off. Okay. That's totally, like, all programming projects have that problem at some point. You change the internal variable, but you didn't update the interface to say that it's doing that. Okay, and this is a double switch, so we're okay on that too. All right, it is the wrong way, but it'll force it. Okay. I think the other thing is that we didn't have. I think we don't have the iron. I think maybe that's what we needed the hoppers for. Is I think we need to bring the iron up. I'm gonna have to check. Let's jump out here, because I think that's what happens. We only had 8 of these or something like that. We have 4 raw iron. Wow, that's terrible. Okay. Let's see what we get here. You can fit, what, 3 of these on a... Wow. Well, that was interesting. They changed that. It loads the whole thing in one shot. Oh, that's kind of cool. It'd be neat if that was an option. Is that an option? Let's see. Options. Gameplay. Fuel consumption. Oh, cool. They have... Nice. They did add that. Cool. Yeah, I don't see the option to set that as far as like how fast does it loading speed. But that's pretty cool. I like that you only have to load each car once. Okay. So let's go check the other side. Let's see what it is. Was it iron that we were actually low on? Can you diagonal strafe to run faster? It's cordwood that's our bottleneck, isn't it? Yeah, it is cordwood. Okay. See, we should have brought up the cordwood cars. We only have 4 iron. Okay. We do not need iron. We need the coal. And the coal is way at the other end. Okay. Let's just go. Just go. What are you waiting for? What are you preparing? You're always preparing. Just go. I believe the exact quote is, "Driver, prepare to move out." What are you preparing? You're always preparing. Just go. Just go. Sorry, you better sit down. Because every scene has to end up with... Every scene that Dark Helmet is in has to end with him getting hurt or embarrassed. Pretty much hurt and embarrassed, I think. Alright, let's go down the hill. Bring this stuff back. Where's our coal mine? It's way up there. Oh, I wish I could remember what the coal was for. Let's see. This is going to be 3% down? Okay, this is going to be 3% down. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump out. We're going to look at industries. Cattle farm. Grain, water, straw. Water and seed pallet. Cattle and... See, they need coal. There it is. Okay, it's the meat packing plant that needs coal. Wow, that seems like we're going. Yeah, we're going. Alright. Slightly runaway. Let's try 20%. Ooh, that's perfect. How awesome am I? Alright. 20% for our 3. See, it's nice now we don't have to dig around with the thing. Slow down here a little bit. We'll let it coast here. And on a completely unrelated thing, I have this here. I have this problem with the bus too, where so like when I'm driving my car, it's like my goal is to not touch the brakes any more than I have. For context, I live out in the middle of nowhere, so I'm not like in the city, coasting, for a block up to every stop. But yeah, I'll coast for like a mile, literally for like a mile, to a stop sign or a interstate exit. I'll be going 70 on the interstate, and coming up to the exit, it's like if I just coast for the last mile when there's no traffic around, that is, and I'll hit the exit at like 35, and then going up the exit, it's basically going up the exit, by the time I get to the stop sign, I'm going like 5 miles an hour kind of thing. And it's almost like a personal challenge to see how much, how close I can get kind of thing. But yeah, I'll do that when I'm not blocking any traffic. But it's just so funny because like driving the bus now, it's different, where you pretty much have to like, you're flooring it right off the line. You come off a stop sign and you're like, bring it all the way to the, you're really literally pedal to the metal and flooring it, and then just to go, and then you're waiting until the last second and like slamming on the brakes to stop, and you're using the engine brakes and stuff like that too to stop. But it's like if I drive the way I drive my car, it's like the route takes me like 10 minutes longer, and I don't have time to get from the end of my first route to the start of my second route, because I've got to take the kids from one school home, and then once I'm done dropping them off, I go to the other school that gets out at the end of that route, and I have to be there to pick them up because they're getting out of school. So I can't just take my time on that. It matters whether I'm fast or slow or whatever. So I probably should have gone slower. Yeah, I probably should have gone slower around that corner. Alright. But yeah, so that the braking to get, yeah, when you're stopping on here and you're trying to slowly brake. If I apply 14% brake, then I can just leave it there and it'll stop when I get there. It's that kind of thing. It's the fun aspect of piloting. That's kind of the whole joy of piloting things, is trying to get those things to happen like that. Anyway, that's the latest. As we go zooming past the iron mine. Alright, let's see what we can get up to here. Because I think we were able to do 28%, was it? 19%, 20%. Yeah. There we go. We're going to be back to 3% down. Let's see what we can get with that. We'll let it get up to like 19, 20. Let's see how that does. I like that this has... that this actually moves before that changes. That it's more accurate. That it has higher resolution. Not necessarily more accurate, just higher resolution. And now that we've been going 12 everywhere, now this feeling going 20 feels like we're like reckless and gonna fly off the tracks, doesn't it? Okay, let's try bringing this down a little bit. There we go. There we go. $22. I mean, that's perfect right there. Try that and see what we get. But yeah, the new update for Unreal 5.3 here. The new update for Unreal 5.3 seems to be a good fix for most of this stuff. We're going to have to brake a little bit more before we get to that little zigzag down there, but that's fine too. I'm half tempted to let that to let it go over that at 22 and see what happens, right? Okay, our slope came down a little bit, I think. Let's see what happens here. Is this our zigzag at the end of this? Or is that at the next one? No, it's at the next one. Okay. We'll let it stay at 18 then. We're just going to run over this at 18. Let's see what happens. I want to see what happens. Let's be brave. Be brave. Don't touch the brakes. Don't touch the brakes. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's turn off the brakes. There we go. And then we just need to bring this back past the switch so we can bring it forward. And the iron, the raw iron needs to go where? It needs to go to the ironworks so that we can make pipes out of it. That's right. Okay. What is our slope here? 5%. Yeah, okay. We're going to go like this. See if we can get this to line up pretty well. See, this is where the fun is. See if you can get it to just smoothly stop. Alright. So we're going to do that. Do that. There we go. Okay. Whoops, wrong way. I don't know how many whistles that was. Was that at 1 and an aborted call and then 2? Or was that just 3? How do you count that one? We need the experts, the railfan experts. Shh, don't tell them that I actually knew the word. Yeah, we need the railfan experts to tell us what's the protocol for that. What's the official protocol for whistles when you accidentally stop in the middle of a whistle? How many seconds have to have elapsed between the aborted between the aborted call and the next one? Okay. So we're gonna bring that to the ironworks, and then I think we need to bring the coal to the whatchamacallit, the meat plant. And I think what we'll do is we'll bring this to the ironworks, and then we'll just bring these cars up to the coal plant, and then we'll call it a day. I think that should do it. We had a lot of fun, right? Going over the swamps and making fun of the interface. They could at least make this like a little chain that hangs down, or rope that hangs down, you know, when you pull on it. Right? Yeah, that's too bad. It looks like we max out at 15 now. I wonder what Betsy maxes out at. I don't even want to know. It's probably pretty sad. Whatever it is. Alright, so this needs to go on to the input side. I think we are going to the input side. Are we? Are we bringing stuff to the input side, or are we bringing it to the output side? I think we are bringing it to the output side, aren't we? I'm trying to remember now. How did we get to 18? By turning off the regulator, we got to 18? That's got to be a hill. Okay. We're going to go up here. I'm pretty sure it's on that side. Is that the input side? No, the cranes are on that side. Okay, so we do need to come on this side. All right. We need to come in on the north side. All right. We can do that. Brake, regulator. The regulator or the reverser reminds me of, I had a stick shift. I had a Ford Escort stick shift. I've driven several of them, but my favorite was the Ford Escort. And I used to be able to go from first, I could go really, really high in first gear and then shift all the way to fourth gear from there. And I mean, it was just enough that you could accelerate your way up eventually to get going in fourth gear, but it was like really lugging. It was probably bad for the engine to do that. Probably bad for the engine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. But it was fun. You let the reverser go all the way up till, you know, it maxes out, and then you crank it down to where it's, you know, the other end. Okay. So we'll figure out, we'll get all this worked out. Got our raw iron, because we need our steel pipes for our, whatchamacallit, whoops, that's not the thing I wanted. There we go. Alright, let's get these unloaded. and see what we can get for steel pipes. Okay, so we got 6 of those. Let's see what it'll make for steel pipes and stuff. 32 tools. So it made one more group. How many pipes is that? 8. Okay, it only made one more group. 8 pipes should get us. That'll get us oil, I think. Because we need like 12 oil and then whatever it is. Oh, man. You know what I just realized? We only have 4 cars of oil. We only have 8 oil. We need 12 in order to make a group, I think. Yeah. Alright, well, that's going to be it for episode 16 and a half. Join me in episode 17. We'll figure out all this stuff. We'll work it all out. And we will see you then. Later.